Emery.
Go ahead, I'm Caroline. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What brings you in today?
Oh, I'll tell you, it's terrible. So my neighbor has started this new all-health farm-to-table diet, and she has over 100 chickens and roosters living next door. And the chickens are loud and smell horrendous, and so are the roosters, and it's crazy. And my husband and I live in a subdivision on the outskirts of town and have for almost 20 years. And I just don't know what to do about the noise and the smell. And I can't even take my dog on a walk anymore. The stench is just awful. And every morning at 3 a.m., guaranteed, I'm woken up by the obnoxious roosters. Is there anything I can do?
Oh my goodness, that sounds really terrible, and I'm so sorry. I cannot imagine. Have you tried talking to her?
Yes, I have. I've gone to her and asked so nicely every time if there's anything she can do to get rid of a little bit of the smell or stop the stench of the smell. I know, it's crazy. And
it's comical.
It is comical.
Yeah.
Yes. And or if she can quiet down the roosters, not to make them wake me up every morning. There's 100 of these chickens and roosters. It's crazy. Please tell me there's something I can do.
Well, this sounds to me like a substantial and unreasonable interference with the use and enjoyment of your land. I mean, being woken up like that, it sounds like a nuisance.
So what do I do about a nuisance?
Well, usually when nuisance claims come, the courts will usually look at a balancing test to see if this activity that your neighbor is doing is suitable for the land. But it doesn't seem like the benefit in this case outweighs the harm to you and your husband. So first, the manner of the harm is clearly taking a toll on the use of your land, since you can no longer enjoy your walks with your dogs and you're waking up in the middle of the night due to the roosters. Second, a subdivision that is semi-close to town is probably not the most suitable location for an organic chicken farm to begin out of nowhere, since she's been living there for 10 years and you and your husband have been living there for 20, especially for that long. It is also clear that this type of business that your neighbor is conducting could probably be operated elsewhere, like a farm outside of town, where chicken farms are much more suitable.
Well, what kind of claim can I give against her?
Well, she might try to bring up that you might be too sensitive, and but since you and your husband have been living there for 20 years, and a reasonable person in your situation would have also found the smells and the loud noises to be a substantial interference of the use of their land, that the courts probably won't find you as an unduly sensitive person.
Well, that's good. But what do I do now?
So nuisance claims usually have two different remedies, an injunction or damages. So you'll probably be entitled to an injunction since your neighbor's conduct is unreasonable and causes more harm than good. Therefore, she will probably have to cease operating her organic chicken farm.
Good. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Karen, for your help.
You're so welcome.
I'm so glad there's a remedy for me.
Thank you.